Remember the... So, here we are at the Lyndhurst graveyard. Monty A. Melnick was here. And he went home. I went home, picked up Desmond, because I needed some peace and quiet to film with Monty. So, Monty went home and we're back. I wanted Desmond to come and say happy birthday to Joey. And it's funny, well, not funny, strange, ironic, creepy that Melnick is buried here. Monty A. Melnick, the tour manager of the Ramones. He gets freaked out because when he comes to visit Joey's grave, he sees a Melnick grave, and there's Joey's grave. So if you want to know how to find Joey Ramone's resting place, you pull up on this road next to this gravestone, the Melnick one. And then in the background is Joey's grave. And this is Desmond's first time here. But as I said, Monty was here earlier and we filmed together, and I'll post that video. Well, I posted it in the Ramones group. Anyways, here we go.
Happy birthday, Joey! We miss you so much. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you because I'm too little, but I'm still allowed to love your music. Mwah.
That's right, you still are allowed to love the Ramones music.
Yep.
And you're wearing Mama's old Ramones shirt, you lucky thing. Yeah, so look at... Wow, within the short time that I said goodbye to Monty, there's look a little Ramones furry fan. What is that? Is that a beaver? Wait, don't rush at him, Desmond. Don't rush at him.
I've never seen one.
Is it a beaver or is it a groundhog? Don't move too fast because you'll scare him. So look, even furry Ramones fans came to say happy birthday. Gabba gabba, hey little guy. I'm not sure if that's a groundhog or a beaver. All right, Desmond, don't bother him too much, huh? You know? He probably lives in the graveyard because he wants peace and quiet.
I wonder where his family's buried.
Oh, hang on. Now I'm stuck on Zoom. Jeez.
Maybe Joey Ramone's family's buried.
They are. I'm trying to zoom out, people. Bear with me. There we go.
Oh,
Yes.
Brother.
No, Desmond, look at me. Yeah, that's Joey's grave. His real name was Jeff, okay? That's why it says Jeff Hyman. He was born May 19th, which is today, 1951, which means he's 1 year younger than Grandpa.
Oh, those looks like glasses.
Yeah.
And someone put a happy birthday in the flower pot.
Yeah, they must be coming when we're not here, because we were here earlier and there was none of that. There's my rock is still there.
Is that a Jolly Rancher? A peach one.
Well, that probably was his favorite. It's amazing. We were just here and now there's all this new stuff. Rock on, Joey. And that's my stone up there.
Wait, when you were dating him, did he like Jolly Ranchers?
I really don't remember him eating Jolly Ranchers, no. So, there could be a hidden story with the Jolly Ranchers.
I never heard of the...
And there's the jeans. The jeans were on the bush like an hour ago and someone took the jeans off. Those jeans were on the bush.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, Joey. Hey, Joey, you will always inspire me today and every day. That's nice.
I never heard of the peach Jolly Rancher. I never heard of it.
Uh-huh. I see where this conversation is going, Joey. I mean, Desmond, sorry. Yeah, that means you want Jolly Ranchers. Let's not make it about Jolly Ranchers, please. Just because there's a, happy birthday. So we missed the other Ramones fans. Huh. And that's his father. Noel Hyman.
This looks so beautiful.
But I don't know where Nancy, his mom, is buried. She was either cremated or buried in the city.
There's your name, Dorothy.
I know that's my name. I know. My name's over there. And you know what? There's quite enough space. Well, I'm guessing his brother Mickey's going to be laid to rest here eventually. But there's plenty of room for me to hang out here and be rested when I pass. We all go. That's one thing that's certain about life is everybody's born and everybody dies. That's what's going. So you got to be nice to the people that you love while they're alive.
So he's right here somewhere.
Well, he's probably, the coffin is here. And he's very tall, so you're probably standing on his feet right now. Is this your first time at the graveyard? At a graveyard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have a habit of filming in graveyards, so...
You're kind of obsessed with it.
No, it's a peaceful place, and they're beautiful, and you never know what you're going to see. I mean, we saw that groundhog. And there's a biker over there, probably wondering why we're filming. Or maybe that was the Ramones fan who just left the sign. But yeah, you must realize, Desmond, that shirt you're wearing, that glittery Ramones shirt, it's never been in the dryer. I got that from Arturo Vega, who designed the Ramones logo, and he made that shirt. I got it from his loft, The Loft. I think I got it in 2003, but it looks really good on you.
Yeah.
So, anyone who wanted to visit Joey's grave but couldn't make it here, this video's for you. And now we're going to go to the playground.
Yep.
So Desmond can burn off some energy.
And his face is right there.
Oh, jeez.
I think I see his shirt. It's a shirt.
A ferret? A ferret?
No, a shirt. That's
A shirt. Oh.
green Joey Ramone shirt right there. I see it.
Oh, there's a Ramones shirt?
Yeah, it's buried inside.
Move the leaves so I can see it, please. Oh. Okay, well, spread it out now so we can see what it says, and then we'll put it back. Comfort. I can't read what it says. Comfort, scare, something. Ugh. It's really dirty. Anyways, you should put it right back where we found it. Carefully.
Maybe we should just keep it right here.
No, put it back where you found it. Come on. See, that's why Desmond stayed home when I was filming with Monty. That's exactly why, because it would have been a different vibe.
I'm gonna go over here and look at the lot.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it so?
No, don't. No. Oh, leave the Jolly Rancher thing alone, please. See, Monty explained in our other video that this is the Jewish cemetery, and it's a tradition to put stones on top of the grave. Of course, because of Joey being the punk star that he is, we're not going to say is, there's a lot more stones on his grave, and they all have...
That's a skeleton.
Okay, no. They all have different meanings and stuff, and yeah. People wanted to bring their love to him. I think it's better to visit his grave on his birthday rather than on the day he passed in April, because that's too sad for me. Well, no, they're not his glasses, but those are the kind of glasses that he wore. Joey's glasses had like a purple tint to them. I got to see him without glasses all the time. And it's so weird that we live in Lyndhurst. See, that was not on purpose. I've lived up and down the East Coast growing up. And then in 1989, I moved to Germany to raise my daughter. Unfortunately, when Joey passed in 2001, I was still living in Berlin and I couldn't fly back for the service or anything. It was horrible because we were still keeping in Desmond.
What is this?
It's the Buddha. Put it right back
What
where you...
Buddha?
I don't know. It's not. Just put it back where you found it, please.
Is it fat?
Desmond. See, that's why I didn't bring Desmond. He will not zip it. So, I wasn't in America when Joey passed. I didn't know where he was buried. I was knee-deep in raising my daughter. And Joey and I had been keeping in contact up until the end per email. Because I had written a Ramone's chapter and he reviewed it and said, oh, I like it, but, you know, be a little nicer on Johnny. Because my chapter is very honest and it was kind of cheeky and sarcastic. And that's how sweet Joey was. He even said, be a little nicer on Johnny. So I edited, the chapter. But Joey wasn't complaining much about his disease and he wasn't complaining about pain to me. He was sweet and strong up to the end. Anyhow, I moved back to America part-time in 2002, and I was going back and forth, Berlin, New Jersey, 8 weeks there, 8 weeks there, back and forth, and I was staying in Weehawken, New Jersey. Then, in 2010, June of 2010, I got my own apartment in Jersey City Heights, and that was awesome, Manhattan View and everything. But then I had Desmond in 2012. And once he started getting older, I thought Jersey City Heights is not a safe place to raise Desmond. I mean, even though we were in Hoboken 99.9% of the time. So I asked a realtor named Olivia to help me find an apartment or a house to rent in Lyndhurst. No, I didn't say Lyndhurst. What am I saying? See, Desmond is distracting me. I asked her to find me a place to live in Rutherford. And I know I say it wrong. Most people say Rutherford or whatever. Rutherford, because I've been there many times over the years, and I thought Rutherford is very clean and safe, and it's a good place to raise Desmond. However, we looked at a couple places in Rutherford, and it's extremely expensive. And the realtor said, would you consider Lyndhurst? And I said, where's that? And she said, it's the next town over. And I was like, okay. So we looked at a couple places in Lyndhurst, and it is literally next door. And I was like, okay. And she goes, you'll get a bigger bang for your buck if you just live a half a mile away in Lyndhurst. And she said it's a blue collar town, and people are hardworking and it's safe and clean. What are you holding, Desmond?
Cinnamon whiskey. It's whiskey.
Don't litter, though. I mean,
Who would be drinking whiskey near a graveyard?
well, people drink whiskey at graveyards because they're sad because they lost their loved one. Anyhow, so she found us a house to rent in Lyndhurst, and we've been here since October 2017. And I still did not know that Joey was buried here. However, a couple months later after moving in, I was out strolling around my new neighborhood, and I saw a sign on a veterans building that said karaoke next Friday or something. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to be in. I want to sing karaoke in my new town and meet some people. So I went there, and that's where I met my friend Ralph Carey, the Elvis impersonator. He showed up in full gear and sang Elvis, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's amazing. And we became friends, and we're still friends. It's awesome. And I also asked a whole table full of ladies, do you mind if I join you? And they were like, no, go ahead, sit down next to us, because I was alone. And we started talking in between karaoke songs. And they asked me, what do I do for a living? And I said, massage, plus I run a worldwide massage company. We cater to touring rock stars and pop stars. And they looked at me like they didn't really believe me. And they go, so you massage rock stars? And I'm like, yeah. And they were like, mm-hmm. So I showed them my little rock star photo album on my iPhone. And I was scrolling past a little too fast, I guess. And they said, wait, that's a Ramone? I said, yeah, that's me and Joey. I used to date him when I was younger. We dated for 3 years. And they were like, no way, he's buried here. I go, what? They go, yeah, he's buried here in our town. I'm like, no way. It's embarrassing that I didn't know. So yeah, me and my daughter came back from Germany to visit me, and we went to visit Joey's grave, and there's another video of that, my first encounter. We didn't know how to find his grave. We went to the little building at the start of the graveyard, and I said, this is going to sound crazy, but I used to date Joey. Here's some pictures to prove it. Can you please tell us where the grave is? And she said, yeah. Lots of people come here from around the world to see his grave. So this is now the third time I've been here. And I just wanted to share this with you, a live Facebook video, or, so the other one's not live. But that's already up on YouTube. Just posted it.
Mama, what's really weird to me is that, see that bear?
Yes.
And what does it say on his belly?
Jersey Girl.
And who is that?
Not me. I didn't put it there. I put the stone there that I painted for Joey.
Do you like the Buddha?
Yes.
Why is he sitting in the chair going...
All Buddhas are fat, by the way. There's never been a skinny Buddha.
Yeah. And I don't know why there's a skull there.
Well, because everybody has their own idea of what they want to leave as a keepsake for Joey. It can't all be the same. It can't just be a stone. Some people want to leave a little trinket so that it's personalized,
Candy, like a Jolly Rancher peach.
There might be a story behind the peach Jolly Rancher.
Have you ever heard of that?
Oh my God, will you stop with the candy? Come on. See, he's reeling me in. I know where this conversation's going. He just wants candy. I want candy. And my voice is extremely deep right now from having to reprimand Desmond because he doesn't listen very well. He's not what you would call well behaved. Yeah, so that's our little trip. Gabba gabba hey, Desmond. I'm gonna post this up on YouTube as well.
Get your keychain and food up here.
Happy birthday, Joey.
And bear
We'll always love you.